students, this is Mars Maths classes and chapter 7 lines and angles, exercise 7C. We will do the question number 13 and other questions from R.S. Agrawal. But before starting the video, please go through the link and subscribe the channel, and please like, share also. Now first I will give thanks to whom subscribe my channel. Let's start the question number 13. In the given figure, AB is parallel to CD. Find the value of x. Now look at these. These are parallel lines, and here PQ. This is a transversal, and here the angle PEA 85 degree. And if it is transversal, then angle EGH, or you can say PGH, also will be 85 degree because corresponding angles are equal. So this is 85, and look at this complete angle. The sum of these two angles will be 180 degree. So subtract this angle from 180, you will get angle QGH. Now see other angle. This is 115, and here this is a straight line. Sorry, take it CD straight line. An angle on straight line will be 180 some. So 115 plus this angle GHQ. Sum of these two angle will be 180. Then you will get the second angle of this triangle QGH. This is the triangle. Two angles when you got, then you can find out easily the third angle. So do it in your notebook. Now this is 85 degree. You got from corresponding angles are equal. So this is the reason. Now this angle you will get, this is 180 and subtract 85. So write down angle QGH. Angle QGH is equal to 180 degree minus 85 degree. Subtract it. 10 minus 5, 5, 17 minus 8, 9, 95 degree. This you will get 95 degree, and here for this angle, this is 180 minus 115. So write down angle QHG. Angle QHG, because angle is formed on this point H. So here in mid write H. Angle QHG is equal to 180 minus 115 degree. 10 minus 5, 5, 7 minus 1, 6. So 65 degree. Right here 65 degree. And sum of these three angles will be 180. So you will get here in triangle QHG, x degree plus 95 degree plus 65 degree is equal to 180 degree. Now calculate it. So you will get the value of x. X is equal to 20 degree is the answer. Next question number 14. In the given figure, AB is parallel to CD. This is. Find the value of x, y, z. X, y, and this is z. So see the figure carefully and try to solve it, how to get the of angles. Now according to figure, AB is parallel to CD and BC is transversal. BC is a transversal. So that angle X will be equal to 35 degree. Alternate interior angles are equal. So right here x degree is equal to 35 degree and reason is alternate interior angles. Same for AD is transversal. For AB and CD are parallel. So write again AB is parallel to CD and AD is a transversal. So that angle Z, or write Z degree, it is given, so you can write directly Z degree is equal to 75 degree and reason will be alternate interior angles are equal. So this and this both you have got. Here it is 35 degree, x is equal to 35 degree, this is 75, sum of angles in a triangle will be 180 degree. So you can get the value of y. Right here y degree plus 35 degree plus 75 degree is equal to 180 degree and solve it to get the value of y. On solving you will get y is equal to 70 degree. Now question number 15. In the given figure AB is parallel to CD. This is prove that angle BAE means this angle minus angle ECD means this angle. Difference of these two angle will be AEC, angle AE, this is AEC means this. Now solve it. Now for the solution of this question you have to construct a line parallel to AB. Draw like this. Okay. Now give the name F. FE is parallel to AB is parallel to CD because AB is parallel to CD is given. So here the sum of these two angles, this and this, will be 180 degree co-interior angles, and when we are taking other pair, CD is parallel to EF and this is transversal EC. So you will take this angle C plus this complete angle will be 180 degree co-interior angles. So first you are taking the pair of these two parallel lines and AE is transversal and write the sum of co-interior angles taking these two, and for other taking these two pair CD and EF where EC is the transversal. So these two will be co-interior angles. Now apply it. See here these two are co-interior angles and equate first is equal to second, so you will get this expression, and from here we will solve, or you can say prove the this is here AEC how you will get this? You will get when FEC, this angle will be subtracted by FEC minus FEA. Okay, this angle subtract to FEA, then you will get this part. I mean to say this complete angle, and here this part you subtract, then you will get angle AEC. So you can get this relation from here. Angle FEC, this is here, and minus what you have to minus FEA. It is here, FEA. So bring it to right hand side, and this you can take left hand side. So right, next step, angle BAE minus angle DCE. This is DCE or ECD are the same thing. So right here, DCE is equal to this, as it is, angle FEC minus this you have to shift on right side, angle FEA. Again, angle BAE minus DCE. Look at here, angle DCE, this is, so you can write it angle DCE or you can write it ECD, both are same thing. So I am changing it, angle ECD, this is the same thing, is equal to, now what it is, this is angle FEC minus angle FEA, you will get this part, angle AEC. So it is proved. Can you prove it by another method? Yes. So another method I am explaining only, not doing here. When you construct, or you can say extend it like this, so and give this name, suppose BA and this is FG, suppose this point is G, extend it, or it is parallel to CD. So these two are corresponding angles. So angle C is equal to angle G, and sum of this angle AEC, or you can say AEG, in a triangle AEG, this triangle, this plus angle this, and naming of this angle AEG plus angle AGE. The sum of these two angles will be exterior angle. Now substitute the value of this angle G is equal to angle C, or you can say it angle ECD. Both are same thing, these are corresponding angles, and when you taking sum of these interior angles will be equal to exterior angle, then replace this angle by the angle ECD. So you will solve it, try to solve it yourself. Question number 16. In the given figure, AB is parallel to CD. Prove that P plus Q minus R, this plus this minus R, is equal to 180 degree. So what to do? Here we construct a line parallel to AB and CD. So it will pass through the point F, and do it in your notebook. Now you construct this line which is parallel to AB and CD. So give the name FH. Because G is also given. Now it divides angle Q in two parts. This is part 1 and here it is part 2. So taking AB is parallel to FH. So first pair, solution, AB is parallel to FH and EF is transversal. so that sum of these two angles, or you can say co-interior angles, will be 180 degree. So right here angle, this is also given, so it you directly can write P degree, and for this angle EFH plus angle this AEF, which is P degree. So you can write it in this form, is equal to 180 degree, and reason is co-interior angles. And taking another pair, FH is parallel to CD. So write again, this is first equation, and for second taking FH is parallel to CD or DC, same thing, CD, and what is the transversal? FG, and FG is a transversal. Therefore, which two angles for co-interior angles? Angle CGF. So here no need to write co-interior angles, because when these are pair of parallel lines and FG is a transversal, then angle R and this angle HFG are equal. So you can now write it, alternate interior angles are equal. Now write down angle HFG, second part of angle Q, is equal to R degree, and reason is alternate interior angles. This is second. Now add these two angles, so you will get angle Q. So how you will add? This equation plus this equation, first and second. So angle EFH plus HFG. So write down, on adding first and second, angle EFH plus P degree plus here angle HFG is equal to 180 degree plus R degree. Now sum of these two becomes this complete angle. So right here EFG, angle EFG plus P, this is, and this you can take on left side, minus R is equal to 180 degree. And what we have to prove? So first you write, prove that P plus Q minus R is equal to 180 degree. Now here P and minus R is there, and this is 180, and Q becomes this angle EFG. So in place of angle EFG you can write Q plus R, Q plus P minus R is equal to 180 degree. Hence proved. Show by degree. Now you can use the method by your choice. One more method I am explaining, not doing here. Extend it like this, so it will cut here intersect. So give the name. And what about of this angle? This will be, because these two are parallel lines, so it will be angle P plus angle this E, and suppose this is the point M. So angle EMG. These are co-interior angles. So right here P plus EMG is equal to 180 degree, and here sum of these two angles will be exterior angle. These will be interior angles, not say co-interior. In a triangle, interior angles. So sum of two interior angles will be exterior angles, opposite exterior angles. So this you already studied in your previous classes. So you can use this concept. So angle R plus this angle you can calculate by when you get the relation of the sum of these co-interior angle will be 180 degree. So write here or try yourself, you will get the relation of what you have to be proved. Now question number 17. In the given figure, AB is parallel to CD and EF is parallel to GH. This is EF, this is GH, parallel. Find the value of X, Y, Z and T. X, Y, Z and T. And here these angles are given. So use these angles. What to do? See the angle X. These are vertically opposite angles. So angle X is equal to 60 degree. And second, see what is the relation between X and Y. EF is parallel to GH and QR is the transversal. So angle X is equal to angle Y. Alternate interior angles are equal. So angle Y is equal to 60 degree. Now see other angles. Here this is 110. You will get this part of the angle. Here PR is the ray stand on line AB. Sum of these two angles will be 180 degree. So you will get, when you subtract 110 from 180 degree, so this becomes 70 degree. So here this is 60, this is 70, and in the triangle PQR you will find the third angle, this part, angle PQR, this angle. Now angle, the sum of these two angles will be, or you can find the Z with the help of this complete angle. So you will subtract 100 you will find angle Z by subtracting this angle. The name of this angle is PQS from 180. So you will get Z, and AB is parallel to CD and GH is the transversal. So angle Z is equal to angle T. Let's see how to solve in your notebook. Up to here you understood easily. Now angle QPR, this we get 70 degree, and X which is 60 degree. Now third angle, angle PQR. So right here angle PQR is equal to 180 degree minus 60 plus 70 degree. So subtract from 180 minus 130, you will get 50 degree. This part will be 50 degree and y equal to x, this is 60 degree. This whole 50 plus 60 is 110 degree. So subtract from 180, you will get z. So right here angle z is equal to 180 degree minus this 50 plus 60 degree. You will get 180 degree minus 110 degree, 70 degree. This is 70 degree and z is equal to t degree. So right here z degree is equal to t degree is equal to 70 degree, and reason alternate interior angles are equal. Because AB is parallel to CD and GH is a transversal. So these two angles are alternate interior angles. These two, Z and T. So T is equal to 70 degree. So I think all the angles we have found. So X, Y, Z. This is X, Y, Z and T. Here you can find the Z directly because EF and GH are parallel lines and AB is transversal and these two are corresponding angles. So if it is 70, then Z also will be 70. Directly you use the corresponding angles are equal and then use the alternate interior angles to find the angle T. Any one method you can use. No compulsory that you have to use this method. Next question. Question number 18. In the given figure, AB is parallel to CD and a transversal T cuts them. These are parallel, T cuts them at E and F respectively. If EG and FG are bisectors of angle BEF and angle EFD respectively, prove that angle EGF is equal to 90 degree. Let's see how to do it. Now see the figure. Here EG and FG are bisectors and AB is parallel to CD and EF is a transversal. So sum of co-interior angles will be 180 degree. Means angle BEF plus angle EFD is equal to 180 degree. Give the reason. Co-interior angles means this complete angle. These here sum of these two angles will be 180 degree. Now bisectors means the angle divides in two equal parts. So use, or you can say half on both sides. So write down half angle BEF plus half angle EFD is equal to 180 by 2, dividing by 2 on both sides. So this becomes half of BEF you can take this part because both are equal. So you can write angle GEF instead of this. So write here angle GEF plus, similarly for this part, half of angle EFD, and half part means these two are equal parts, taking one part, we are taking this part. So write here angle EFG. Because these are the bisectors, so you can take one part from each, is equal to 90 degree. It shows that sum of these two angles means in a triangle sum of other two angles will be 90 degree. What is the third angle? So you have to calculate this angle. So you can write in triangle EFG, this plus this. So you can write it angle GEF plus angle EFG plus angle EGF is equal to 180 degree, and substitute this part will be 90 degree, we have already find out, plus angle EGF, this is 90 degree from above part, is equal to 180 degree. It means angle EGF is equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree is equal to 90 degree. So you get this angle is 90 degree, hence proved. And we will continue other questions in my next video. So students, please don't forget like, share and subscribe my video. Thank you.